Y'all come on in the room. Look like we had some technical difficulties with the connection. Technical difficulties. Y'all come on in. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, DJ? Look like we had a little technical difficulties with the first one, so we're gonna try it again. Hey, Mama Fitcher, we'll try it again and give people time to come on in real quick. Sorry about that. Technology and the internet. Good morning, Sister Hill. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Waltrine. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, listen, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I wasn't aware that the stream earlier wasn't up. It looked all good. All looked good on my end. All looked good on my end. So I thought it was all well, but it wasn't. So let's pick it up. Let's start all over. Let's start all over. Yesterday we talked a little bit about where you stand, and what's holding you back. Today I want to push it a little further. Oftentimes we view our salvation through a lens of a relationship with God, rather through a lens of salvation, fellowship, or partnership. And sometimes the way we view it determines how we live through it. So if we believe it's just for salvation, then we look for God to bail us out in certain instances in our lives and certain messes in which we get into. If it's just a view of redemption, that's where we find ourselves. If it's one of fellowship, then it's just one of fellowship where we just try to commune with God on Sunday, I believe. But I believe the one key is the one we miss is partnership. That if God is going to do anything on the planet, he's going to do it through you and I. He uses us to carry out his bidding. So what we would call the purpose of humanity was God was making and still is making a people for himself. Now, y'all let me know if y'all hearing me, because I don't want to have to do this again. God making the people for himself. And so today I want to push it just a little further as we look through the lens of partnership, There's a text in 1 Chronicles 29, verse 5, and it's the C clause of the text. Now, who is willing to consecrate himself, herself today to the Lord? And this chapter can be preached about money, but it's really about giving oneself, giving one's heart, giving one's soul to God. It doesn't matter how much you give if you yourself have not given yourself. So here, David is challenging the nation of Israel to build the Lord's temple. But he first stops and says, how many of you are willing to consecrate yourselves to the Lord? It makes me ask the question then, how many of you understand the vision that God has given for your life? Understand the purpose in which you were created. Understand the purpose in which you are here. The vision that God has for your life. I don't see any comments. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. We're struggling this morning. Lord have mercy. God help us, Jesus. Okay, I think you got me. Then the question then becomes this. Yeah, I'm having some connection issues. The question then becomes this: what is the vision that God has for your life? Number one. Number two, then, how is that vision being played out in the place in which you worship at? Your vision for your life ought to have room in the place where you are, which means your vision funnels right into the vision that God has given to the pastor of that house. There is no diametrically opposed visions. So the question, the point then becomes this: if you're not giving to the vision, you're probably going against the vision. If you're not championing the vision, you're probably going against the vision. If you're not giving to the vision, you're probably going against the vision. If you're not supporting the vision, you're probably sabotaging the vision. Vision always works itself out through the willingness of people who intend to carry it out. So I want to challenge you this morning to identify your vision and the vision of the place where you worship at. One of the things that you should know is the vision of your pastor. Lord have mercy. So listen, I'm going to ask you today, are you willing to trust God with what God entrusted to you? Fulfilling vision isn't about God's ability, it's about our availability. Will you make yourself available, and will you be willing to do what God has placed in your heart to do? Beloved, thank you for coming back and joining us again. Hopefully this replay will bless you, and pray that the Lord keep you. Join us tomorrow for 8 at 8. I'm certain that the connection issues won't be the same tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. We love you, and we'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.